Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we finally got the full reveal for the major Season 2 Reloaded update coming to Warzone in Modern Warfare 3 in just a couple of days' time. The update is dropping on March 6th, and we've got a full detailed blog post going over all the new content and updates coming with this next major title update. So as we go through it all, if you enjoy the video, as always, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It does really help the channel grow. And if you're new here or you simply have not subscribed yet, this is your one-stop shop for all things going on in COD on a day-to-day basis, so feel free to hit that subscribe button to guarantee you're up to date with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here. But first things first, Season 2 Reloaded arrives in Modern Warfare 3 on the heels of the massive Season 2 content drop. The mid-season update is nearly here and bringing even more opportunities for mayhem and destruction. Unlock 2 new weapons, new aftermarket parts, new seasonal events and challenges, and plenty more. The update goes live on March 6th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So here's what's on the way. Starting first with the Modern Warfare 3 specific content here. Content summary: new remastered 6v6 multiplayer map in the form of Das Haus from Vanguard, introducing Bounty and Juggermosh, Vortex Decay's Realm, and more. So Das Haus is returning obviously from Vanguard, although it's sort of revamped. There's not going to be the same destruction that we had back during Vanguard, and it's on top of a skyscraper this time. Honestly, going to be another great small map for grinding out, challenges, weapon levels, stuff like that. It'll be added into the small map mosh pit, I would imagine there. Players first deployed in the Das Haus in Vanguard, now reimagined and situated on top of a skyscraper in the vicinity of High Rise. In fact, that map can be spotted in the distance as well, so that's kind of cool, I guess. New playlist and map variants with Vortex Decay's Realms. So the Eldritch Realms within the Vortex expand. We're going to have 2 new maps with Airborne and Skid Row. Airborne is sort of the, infested terminal remake. Then Skid Row is like the overgrown Skid Row remake there. So it's going to be the same maps. They're just going to visually look a little bit different for this LTM. Bounty as a mode is going to be returning, and we've seen this before. There's an HVT, a high value target on every team, and if you kill that person, you then basically get extra points for that, and they'll be highlighted with a flag. And then Juggermosh is the one that I think is going to be really interesting. Prepare for heavy combat as players slug it out as imposing juggernauts clad in Space Marine skins inspired by Warhammer 40k. So this is going to be kill confirmed and domination modes where everyone is a juggernaut. When a match begins, you drop in as a juggernaut with power armor or as a Blood Angel Space Marine encased in different other power armor. So there's going to be 2 different power armor variants here. This armor skin offers the same capabilities as a juggernaut recon kill streak, and every player comes equipped with one of those. You're here to battle for possession of the one-hit kill melee weapon, a flesh-tearing chain sword in the center of the map. Grab armor from fallen enemies and patch back up to aim for the head to inflict even greater increased damage. So increased health across the board. There will be a one-hit melee though. Use heights to your advantage. These massive units not only prevent fall damage, players like me prone to fall damage, music to my ears, but also release an area of effect stun. So there will be fall stun damage basically in the surrounding area because you're so heavy. You hit the ground, it's almost like a shockwave is sent out. So it's going to be a really fun mode to try out, I think, for multiplayer. And we get a look at some of the skins there from Warhammer 40k, with that Juggernaut skin being the giant one, which just looks absolutely crazy. For the zombies content here, we got a new story mission, Dark Ether Rift, Battle Warlord Kiers, and new schematics. So finally, zombies is actually getting some content here, although I won't lie, they did drop a trailer earlier on today, and it doesn't really look like there's a ton of actual new content. The story continues for Operation Deadbolt in Season 2 Reloaded. The Dark Ether is closing in again and bringing new enemies with it. Confront the anomaly and enter the Dark Ether once more. And this actually looks like it takes place within Al-Mazrah, towards like the whole port area, I would say. We got a new warlord known as Kiers, who's going to use gas bombs and gas traps. So you'll want to have a mask and stuff when you go and attack them over at the Orlov military base POI there. There's going to be new schematics, the mags of holding, which make it so that you never have to reload. That's actually going to be awesome. The blood burner key, so you can instantly get the bike. Then also the VR11 Wonder weapon. In battle, every ally counts. Bolster your enemies using this, and there will be a schematic for that. Then for the Warzone specific content here, we got the new research vessel mobile POI, which I think is going to be really cool. The bunker buster streak and new field upgrades. So this mobile POI, it travels around the outside of Fortune's Keep and will actually anchor down at some point in time, so you can get up onto it, without having to chase it around. It's not going to be, you know, going away from you. You're trying to swim to catch up with it or anything like that. It will anchor down and you'll be able to access it there too. So keep your eyes out for enemy operators who are exploring this. The ship features multiple levels as well as its own helipad and ascenders, so danger can appear at any moment. In this, you can access a decontamination station that works like the PDS. Watch for enemies after activating the UAV tower. Purchase unique and exclusive items from the special buy station. Interesting. Toot the vessel's horn to prove that you're on the ship. Pilot the helicopter or investigate the redacted. So there will be a specific new Easter egg with this POI as well. The bunker buster kill streak, we've talked about this before. It's going to be able to go through multiple stories of a building, and it unleashes gas columns that also hit multiple stories of a buildings. This is going to be a camper's worst nightmare. The decontamination station portable field upgrade, obviously, it's going to be just like Warzone 1. You throw it down, it creates this little bubble around you that's safe in the gas, so you can make gas plays with this. I mean, let's be honest here, it's Warzone. It's a new gas-based mechanic. I have to imagine there's going to be some kind of exploit or bug that allows players to exist in the gas longer than intended. Hopefully that's not the case, but I'm just going off the track record here, right? Then we have our general overview content across the board for all modes here. So 2 new weapons, the Soul Render Melee. This is going to be a classified sector in the Battle Pass. It's kind of interesting because it has a defense like stance that you can have it in, and then you can swing it. It'll be a one hit, obviously, so that'll be kind of interesting. Also introduces a new weapon camo accessible by completing specific Soul Render challenges in game. You'll get this with a set of new challenges in the mid-season Battle Pass update. Then we also have the SOA Subverter chambered in 7.6.2. It's going to be a new battle rifle. Also introduces some new weapon camos, Fjord, Tide Pool, Dopamine, accessible by completing those specific challenges, and this will be a weekly challenge weapon that we'll get through those. New store offerings. So we got the 40K Warhammer 40K bundle. Godzilla and Kong is actually going to happen. So we've had this leaked for some time as well. So we got the 40K bundles, obviously, the Tracer packs, as well as mentioned a different Tracer pack too. And then we got the other big Juggernaut looking one. Then we get the Kong and Godzilla one. So this, like I said, has been leaked for some time, having a Kong versus Godzilla event or crossover in this game as well, with the new movie coming out. We got a new Kong Tracer pack dropping now that has almost like a Kong looking operator skin there. We also have another Dune Tracer pack coming since that just dropped as well. New weekly challenges and events. Check your weekly challenges to get the new Subverter battle rifle, new aftermarket parts, plus a new blueprint and weapon camo, of course, and the weapon camo looks absolutely sick. The battle rifle, we're going to have the Jack Backsaw kit, which is going to be for the Holger 5.56, the Outlaw kit for the Bass B, then a new blueprint as mentioned. Also some new events dropping. So we're going to have a new Dune event kicking off with the start of Season 2 Reloaded, lasting 1 week until March 13th. We're also going to have the 40K event for Warhammer going from March 13th all the way through the 27th. So that's going to be a 2-week event. So probably lots to do with that. We also have the Decay's Realm event happening from March 27th to April 3rd as well. Then April 3rd or 4th should be, I believe, Season 3's launch date as well. So it's going to go quick. We got a lot going on this season. Of course, this is just the content previews here. Basically, we are going to have all the full patch notes with gameplay updates, meta changes, everything like that dropping on Wednesday morning. And right as those patch notes are out, I'll have them covered in a video for you guys. So stay tuned for that alongside everything else going on in COD. Make sure you are subscribed with those noties turned on. And if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.